Hello, it's an absolute gorgeous day here at Homegrown Veg, but the weather forecast is for rain at the weekend, so I thought I'd do a quick pot update for you, and we'll tag a carrot reveal on the end of that pot update. Okay, so first up, growing in a 10-inch pot, is curly kale. Okay, that's the curly kale. I've had one or two feeds from this plant. I'm not too sure I'll grow it again. I've struggled to acquire a taste. In fact, I think I would describe it as tasteless. But if you're a curly kale eater and you like curly kale, good for you. You can grow it in a pot. This is celery grown in a 10-inch pot. There are 4 heads of celery in this pot. If you remember, at the beginning of the growing year, I talked about what we would do with pots and compost that had early potatoes in them. When we harvested the early potatoes, we would have empty pots and we would have some spare compost. And I advocated that we should perhaps grow some celery, some leeks, and maybe even more potatoes, 2 crops from the one pot in the same growing season using the same compost. So this is celery called Victoria. I started this celery indoors and I reinvigorated the compost with some bloodfish and bone, and I think I may have put some spent coffee grounds in there at the time, but I'm not 100% certain on that one. The black felt is merely wrapped around the celery to try and encourage it to blanch up, and it's simply held in place by a clothes peg. I'll take this off now and let you have a closer look at this celery. Four heads of celery in a 10-inch pot. Okay. 4 leeks in a 10-inch pot. I've got those supported by pop bottles, 4 pop bottles, topped and tailed and stapled together. And the white material you see inside those pop bottles is simply some packaging that came on something I got from Amazon earlier in the year. I don't even know what the material is. But I'm hoping it'll help blanch these leeks up. And if you recall, when we planted these leeks, there is a tremendous root ball on leeks. If you've seen any of my videos from last year, when these leeks are harvested, that pot will be absolutely chock-a-block with root. And so I needed to leave as much space in that pot for root as possible, and so these leeks are planted quite shallow. They're only in the pot about an inch, 2-inch maximum, and that leaves 8 or 9 inches of compost below them for the roots. Had I planted any deeper than that, then clearly they wouldn't have had that amount of compost available to the roots. So these pop bottles help to support the leek, but they also help to blanch it up with the inserts. And I'm hoping to get leeks out of these pots. If this is a 10-inch pot, I'd like to get a leek out of it that has more than 10 inches of white on it. So I'll just raise these collars up and let you see how thick these leeks are. The potato you're looking at now is a variety called Winston. It's an early potato, and here we are well into August, middle to back end of August, and I'm growing early potatoes. These are the potatoes I stored in the fridge. I think I call them fridge potatoes. And that potato's been in this pot just a few weeks now, and look at it. It's already flowering. I was hoping to try and grow these guys through to Christmas. It may be a case that I have to let the tops die off and store the pot in a greenhouse to get them that far. Clearly these guys won't grow through into the winter months. But it's an experiment, something we're trying out, and we will get a crop, and it is recycled compost and a recycled pot, and we will get 2 crops of potatoes out of that one pot this year. So that's a win-win in itself. I must admit though that I have some early potatoes growing now that were fridge potatoes. I've planted those up and they are showing signs of blight or something akin to blight. And the problem is, early potatoes normally go in early, come out early, and they're all done and dusted before blight arrives. But when you plant your early potatoes late, as I've done in this particular experiment, then there is a chance they will catch blight, because they are growing through the months of the year where blight is prevalent. So it's a chance we take. But this guy's looking quite good at the moment, so fingers crossed for Winston. These are my carrots, Autumn King 2, sown using a grid pattern. You'll see that in previous videos. It enables me to space the seeds out, and I took the opportunity to actually count the seeds that are sown in this pot, and I think I've sown 46 carrots. 46 carrot seeds in this pot. We will not get 46 carrots out of this pot. I'm fairly confident of that. I'll be bowled over if we do. And if we get any more than that, something strange is going on. Let's drop the pot and take the lot. Autumn King, 10-inch pot, 46 seeds sown. Let's do it. This material, again, is packaging material from a parcel I must have had some time ago, simply stapled together. The reason I've got this on is just to hold these leaves, keep them a bit tidier than they would be if it wasn't on. Okay, they tend to fall out everywhere. Oh, Molly can smell carrots. Hey Moll. Hello sweetheart. Can you smell these carrots? Yeah, can you smell them? Oh, one of Molly's favourite veggies. Okay, subscribers have asked me how long to grow carrots. Well, these carrots have been in this pot exactly 5 months. Okay, so this is Autumn King, sown using a grid pattern 5 months ago. Now we're going to take the lot. Okay, I've already loosened this in the pot by pulling up on these tops and holding this between my feet, so I'm fairly confident this will come out. There we go. How's that looking? Look at these guys. Follow this guy down. There's the tip. He's made the bottom of the pot. That's looking good, isn't it? That's a good start. Okay, let's bump this pot, see what we've got. Homemade compost, by the way. Haha, that looks like one for Molly. That sounds like the ambulance. Hold on, I'll tell you. Yeah, that's the ambulance. On a blue light, let's hope everything's okay. Some poor soul needing medical attention. Here we are in the garden enjoying ourselves. Life's a lottery, isn't it? Anyway, let's hope they're okay, whoever they are. Right, well, how's that? What did I say I sowed in this pot? 46. There certainly isn't 46 carrots, but we'll try them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, that one's got away, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I've got 17 carrots, and some of them, come on, it's okay, isn't it? Out of a 10-inch pot. Wait till I show you this. Just hold on. Molly, can you reach me that 10-inch pot? Go on. Oh, she's too interested in these carrots. Don't you touch. Hold on. Right, there's our 10-inch pot again. They all came out of there. Come on, look at the length of them carrots. Some of them guys got to the bottom just about. Well, they did get to the bottom. Okay. There's a titchy one I spotted here, and that's for, in fact there's two. Look, that doesn't count as a carrot, does it? Get it, Mol. Hold on, guys. There you go. This is more Molly's size, isn't it? Give Molly this one. There you go, sweetheart. So, that's it, a pot update and a carrot review. It's Homegrown Veg, signing out.